Okay, so this is unscripted, but I'm going to try and break it down into two sections: COVID kindness and COVID concerns. First, let's go with COVID kindness. Start on a happy note. All you guys who are maintaining social distancing, staying inside, going out only when you have to, not fucking stockpiling toilet paper or other necessities, great job. You guys are awesome. Thanks for working with the team. All the people that are having to work or that are working at places like grocery stores, gas stations, fast food joints, coffee shops, I love y'all. You're all heroes. I would encourage everybody and anybody, if you have to go out, if you go to a grocery store, if you go to a gas station, if you go to a coffee shop or a restaurant for whatever you need, take an extra second. It doesn't hurt you, it doesn't cost you anything. Tell them that you appreciate what they're doing. They're risking their health to help you out. They're keeping our already struggling economy from completely tanking. And they're working hard and putting themselves at risk for you. Just thank them. It's not hard. It's a pretty easy thing you can do to make their lives a little bit better. And I think that that general attitude of working together and acknowledging the risks that people are taking is good. And I think if we, had it globally, then we'd be doing great. But I don't know that that's ever going to happen. Um, so yeah, good job, all you people who are doing that. You're awesome. All you people that are maintaining social distancing, taking things seriously, coming up with new solutions to dealing with friends and family, working, whatever. Good. Keep keep at it. Thank you. From me to you. Thank you. Other COVID kindness suggestions is do little things that help your loved ones remember to be happy. Being stuck at home is, well, it's rough. As a guy who's been gimpy for 10 years and spends the majority of his time at home before COVID-19, it's a struggle. And with the closure of the coffee shops due to the coronavirus, where me and my dad go 3 times a week, like, that was really hard. And, you know, family and friends, they need little pick-me-ups sometimes. And you probably do too. Do little things here and there. Maybe send them stupid little pictures that you've edited, or make a video of your kids and send it to your parents, or whatever. Anything you can think of to just cheer up the people around you. It makes a difference. Mentally, socially, makes a difference to you. Makes you feel like you're doing something and contributing something positive to the world. When you're stuck at home, you're not able to work, you're just sucking up bandwidth. I mean, these things are good. These things will help you go places. They'll help the world go places. They'll help your family, they'll help your friends. And if your friends and family do it, and their friends and family do it, I think that the mental health of this country, maybe of this world, will be better off for it. I mean, we're still looking at a long run with this, and anything we can do to maximize the retention of our sanity is a good thing. All right, let's go on to COVID concerns. All the people that think that 5G is somehow like exacerbating coronavirus, stop. Stop it right now. Burning down cell phone towers because you think it's somehow contributing to a viral pandemic is not helping. It's hurting. I'd call it an act of terrorism myself. And the assholes who are spreading this shit are, well, they're assholes. It's stupid. It makes no goddamn sense. And you shouldn't do it. Okay, so let's go on to some other stupid things. Some other concerns that we have here. Economics. Don't buy up all the toilet paper. Don't go to church. I know you have your religious views. You can have your religious views at home. Okay? You don't need to be jeopardizing the health of the people that you love, the people that you go to church with, because you may or may not have symptoms, you may or may not have coronavirus. You may not have it, but somebody else in the congregation does. They pass it to you, you pass it to your friends and family. It's not a good thing. Just hold off. God's a pretty forgiving being, and he probably can handle the blow to his ego of you not going to in-person church for a few weeks. You know, there's online options. You can have phone calls with your church members. I mean, shit. Discord is a free service, and you can create voice channels with up to 99 people in one voice channel. There's no reason your church group or your religious organization could not do something to that accord. A live stream, a broadcast. If you need the interactivity, do something like a Discord. You know, have video conference meetings for people that need a little extra, you know, religious help right now. I mean, people do struggle. People, their faith's being tested and things like that. But we don't want to hurt other people. We don't want to lengthen the damage of this pandemic by doing things that we don't really need to do. Regarding the whole Chinese virus thing that Mr. Trump was trying to sell, asshole. Of course what happens is there's a massive spike in racially motivated violence because you are selling that term. You are selling that racism. Don't do it. Don't buy into it. Don't attack people. Just period, end of story. On that note, social distancing. Don't go up and tell. You're not the social distancing police. Just stay the fuck away from them. Don't go up. Don't try and break them up. If they're being dumbasses, let them be dumbasses. Don't get involved. Don't try and attack them. Don't try and yell at them. Don't try and send them home. They're human beings. It's probably going to end bad. Just you do you. You take responsibility for your own actions. If they're not, that's on them. That's not on you. You do not have to audit other people's behavior during this pandemic. As a matter of fact, doing so, A, probably exposes you because they're not paying attention to social distancing, and they're probably going to get right up in your face if you get in theirs. B, it's just a bad idea. And C, just people are going to be stupid. You kind of got to just shake your head and go home. And those of you who are ignoring social distancing rules, come on, grow up. Grow up. If you're buying into a conspiracy theory, like one I heard was that it was a American manufactured virus. And by the way, that's something that our good friend Alex Jones, he really pimped out. And then, of course, Chinese and Russian well, and Iranian governments were pushing that conspiracy theory hard because why not? Why not make somebody that they're constantly having an antagonistic relationship with try and make it a little bit harder for them? Why wouldn't they do that? You don't need to help them. Don't do it. Okay? It's a viral pandemic. It started with bats. It got in the human population. It's a bad thing. We don't need to weaponize most diseases because diseases will do it themselves. Okay? Also, most bioweapons don't make much fucking sense when they spread across the whole goddamn planet. That's not a bioweapon. That's a really expensive fuck up. So, if you buy into those theories, know right now that you're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Okay, on to other things. Economics. We have so much unemployment in this country. My cigarette went out. I mean, I don't know if you've been following the unemployment rates, but holy shit, a lot of people out of jobs right now. I feel like a good portion of that could have been avoided if maybe the people with the majority of the money, aka the 1%ers, the top executives, the top of the Fortune 500 companies, would maybe make a few sacrifices in their bottom line. I'm not saying long term. I think capitalism's great. But this is just my take. If you're an executive that's making $4 million salary or more, or even $1 million salary or more, you probably don't need that money so much right now. You can probably get by with a much, much lower amount of money right now because A, you're probably not working. B, you probably have a lot of money in the bank. C, your big ass salary and your big ass bonuses is a lot of motherfucking jobs. And why you'd be like, why would I want to take a pay cut for even for a short period of time when our economy is going to be in the toilet for a decade or so? Well, here's why. A, you'll probably get it all back. Once everything's over, you could write it off on your taxes, whatever. I'm sure that can be arranged so that you don't actually lose anything. But by and large, if you're a decision maker or you're a majority shareholder or something in that regard, do the math, man. The more people that are unemployed, the less people can partake of your product. And you probably are selling a product, or your company is, and it's probably a product that people buy. So, if you lay off your people, they may not buy your products. They may not have bought your products before because they worked for you. But either way, they're not going to buy your competitor's products. But your competitor who just laid off a shit ton of people, their people are probably not going to buy your products. Whatever. You get the idea. More unemployment, bad. The economy is really heavily centralized and dependent upon the middle class. Unemployment murders the shit out of the middle class. We got to protect the middle class because the middle class are the consumers, middle class are the workers. Right now, we are A, not getting much money, B, Trump fucked our taxes, C, I don't know if I missed a letter, but anyway, if we're not working, if we're out of jobs, if we can't spend money right now, I mean, we can spend money right now if we have money right now, But, yeah, I mean, it's more limited than what you're used to. But still, we're the fucking economy, the middle classes. I'm sorry. I know y'all are important people, and there is an argument to be made about, well, if you didn't provide something to buy, then we wouldn't buy it. So really, the economy relies on you. But mechanically speaking, we're the people buying the products, and we're usually the people making the products. If you are an executive making $12 million dollars and you're not only making the product but buying it, and there's not a third party involved in there, then what the fuck are you doing, first and foremost? But second of all, if you're a multi-million dollar a year guy or gal and you're making the product all by yourself, well, goody for you. Great. Cool. But the middle class is probably still buying the majority of your shit. So we still matter. More than your short-term excessive salary does. I know. Sounds like it's anti-capitalism. It's not. It's pro-capitalism. Because we need jobs. We need an economy. We need consumers. Consumers plus jobs equals good economy. No consumers plus no jobs, bad fucking economy. Really terrible. We're already going to be struggling. Let's not make it worse. Let's try and avoid as many layoffs as we possibly can. Let's not overburden the medical system even more by firing a bunch of people, or aka laying them off, whatever, so they lose medical coverage during a global pandemic, and then because they're stressed, their immune system may be tanked a little bit because they just got fucking laid off. They can't go find another job right now because everybody's losing their fucking jobs. No, don't be a dick. Hold on to your employees. I know you're going to be tempted to be like, yeah, but once this is over, we can take the 40 full-time employees and split that up into 80 part-time employees. We don't have to pay benefits or fuck all to, and we can pay them less than the guys that we laid off. Well, A, that's a very dickish move, but it's business. And B, that still really doesn't solve anything now. You could just hold on to them, or ask them if they will take a pay cut to keep their job. That's an idea. That's a big idea right there. I mean, I'd still say that if you're making a shit ton of money and you're good, drop that down a little bit. Zero out your salary if you want to. Do something to keep as many people working for you as possible. Because it just helps you. It helps us. It helps the economy. It helps the value of the American dollar. They're probably good people. They're probably good workers. I'm rambling, but that's okay. And my cigarette went out again. What the fuck, man? Okay. Last thing I want to discuss is the dipshit in office in the United States. Sorry, President Trump. Like him or lump him, he's been making some really shitty mistakes. First and foremost, hydrochloroquine. Asshole. I know he has a lot of money in Sanofi, which is one of the big makers of hydrochloroquine, but it's a dangerous drug. It's not something that people love taking. It's shit that people take to avoid the really shitty side effects and problems from like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis that are degenerative life-fucking conditions. It's not something you want to just like, oh, well, if I take it, maybe it'll make me feel a little bit better. And you definitely do not want to take it if you do not have coronavirus. But even if you have coronavirus, don't take it unless your doctor fucking tells you to. And I don't think he will. Because it's not tested for that. I mean, yeah, we have a bunch of off-label uses for a bunch of shit that shouldn't have off-label uses. But you know what happens? You have drugs like Neurontin that really don't do fuck all for most of the things that they were off-label used for. And it causes some deaths, it causes some suicides, causes some problems, causes a lot of money to be spent on shit that doesn't work. And then you have class action lawsuits and shit like that. And that's about it. But don't take that. He also needs to shut the fuck up, and let the big boys talk right now. I'm talking about the doctors, the people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Not his PhD friend that doesn't know fuck all about medicine. Statistics are cool, and I'm sure he has some very, very valuable opinions, takes, views on things like the unemployment rate or the job sector or, I don't know, fucking projections for the future or how many goddamn people are going to be homeless come the end of this thing or how long we're going to be fucking treasure hunting for toilet paper in this goddamn country. He needs to listen to people who know what the fuck they're talking about. He does not. I know he thinks he does. I know some of you really like him and just think he says what he thinks, and he does say what he thinks. The problem is not what he's saying, it's what he's thinking. And he just has no filter. It's kind of like me right now, actually. Fuck. No. Anyway. No. We need strong leadership. He's not showing it right now. He kind of dropped the ball. He's flip-flopping and getting distracted, and he's squirreling hardcore. He's not staying on topic. He's going after the people that hurt his feelings from the whole impeachment bullshit. He needs to kind of settle the fuck down, focus, get us through this pandemic, and maybe be voted out of office in November, maybe not. I know my preferences. You probably know yours. Okay, I think that's it. Other random side notes is, this question for everybody. How many of you kind of feel like this coronavirus pandemic has incentivized or made more appealing the concept of a U.S. National Health Service and maybe some universal basic income for all the millions and millions of people that are unemployed right now? I know I'd like something like what Andrew Yang proposed or whatever. I mean, I think it'd be great. Well, that's it. My cigarette's not out this time. I'm going to finish smoking it. Stay safe. Stay at home. Social distance. Be nice to your friends and family. Thank your grocery store workers and things. I love y'all. Stay sane. I can be crazy for you if you need me to. I love y'all. I don't know if anybody's crazy enough to watch this whole thing, but if they are, thank you especially. You are amazing, my friend. All right. Love y'all. Bye.